Good evening, sports fans, and welcome back to Blood Bowl 2. Now, as we can remember from our last match, the Blight Ops Zealots went up against the Thunder Drillers and ended their perfect win rate with their first loss of the season. Now, if we check our schedule here, the Thunder Drillers will be going up against the Relentless Dirt, which is the necromantic team that's in 7th place.
I've always been a fan of Orchidas. They sell a rather fetching line of t-shirts.
They're in 7th place. We've done all we can to really try and achieve our long-term goal of causing the dwarven team to lose multiple matches, so that we could move up to the top spot. However, there's nothing more we can do about that. However, what we can do is win some more matches and try and move up and try to, if not move up in the world, then at least put ourselves in the best position to move up. And our opponent this time will be the Nordic Pillagers, a Norse team that we actually have a higher team value than. Let's see how this goes.
The team knows its opponents. We can launch the game.
Let's see, we have no cash because we actually managed to buy a proper reroll. And because we're the higher valued team, we don't get petty cash. And let's see, they have hired 2 heroes and a Bloodwiser babe. In this case, they've hired
Ready,
goblins.
Steady! Bowl! Good evening from Cabal Vision HD. There's the Bloodwiser babe.
I'm sure that some of you probably remember Boomer and helmets from previous games. We have fought them before, though they were wearing different colors. And of course the Blight Ops Zealots, in all their putrid glory. Here's the coin flip. And once again, we have not won the flip
with a rabid Norse team, Bob?
Well, they like to fight, but they're fragile. You shouldn't wait to pressure them.
We have fought the Norse before, as long-term fans of the Blight Ops Zealots will no doubt remember. Though that game ended in a draw. And starting off with the riots, both teams have lost a turn. Wonderful. But yes, we will be trying to now that we've had a bit of chance to level up, we will be going up against them yet again. Though this is a different Nordic team. And our first block of the game. Not so bad. Not so bad. Man, they have leveled up that Ulverwiener, or however the hell you pronounce it. And Boomer has blown himself up. Admittingly, he hasn't died or anything, which is annoying.
To be decisive.
But
There's a real wall.
But he's at least down. And we're not going to
I've
waste.
seen mushrooms that look smarter than that.
And we're not going to try and waste one team reroll for a stupidity roll. At least not at this stage, anyway. It's just not worth it. see.
Very tough. One of them should hit harder next time.
Unfortunate, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Now, if you remember from the initial time that I discussed what the teams were like, the Norse came off as strong fighters but somewhat fragile. Something of a glass cannon build. And I stand by that assessment. We got incredibly unlucky last time we went up against them, but hopefully we can change that now.
This formation gives them a safe progression. It's gonna be hard to make them lose the ball. There, that's a true berserker.
It's good to have rerolls. It really, really is.
Come on, guys, together! Might as well grab a feather and shove it up there somewhere for all the good that did.
Down goes the Yeti.
This could be a sack. I love it when that happens.
Alright, we've managed to get
Put
some
the
pressure.
on the ball carrier. Move quicker.
Pressure is on the ball carrier. Good. Now let's see if we can free up some additional room.
Unity is strength.
These bastards just do not want to go down. It's annoying. Let us see what we
More
can
the
get away
merrier.
with today.
Next, we should add a tame player.
Ah, yes, the Yeti. One of... Well, admittedly this is a leveled up one, but... The thing about the Yeti is their weakness is wild animal. Much like the Minotaur and certain other...
An obstacle for the ball carrier. Textbook stuff.
and certain other... Ooh, that is beautiful.
There's a way with the fairies. You'd better watch out. They're murderous beasts.
It's always amazing when Lona affects someone else. Makes you feel nice and happy. But yes, as I was saying, the wild animal, the weakness of the Yeti is if as long they need to attack someone, they have a dice roll that, much like a beast of miracle, they roll every time they do an action. Whereas as Cyclone's dice roll is lowered, the dice he needs to roll is lowered by him being near teammates. The Yeti's dice roll is affected by basically attacking people. In order to get the benefit, they need to be assaulting someone. In this case, he wasn't.
Fun, especially if the ball holder goes down. It's a solid tactic. If you kill the fool carrying the ball, then you stop him from scoring.
Let's just put a little bit more pressure on the ball carrier. The fact that he has Fend is annoying, but not the absolute worst thing in the world. Ooh, that is
Their pain is our gain.
Oh, that is a good one. Wait. I'll take it. They rolled their doctor to, instead of losing an armor value, which would have made him easier to hurt, in the long run, he is just going to miss their next match. Honestly, that's a fair trade-off in exchange for one of our Pestigors being, in this case, Cassandro being on the flats on the pitch for a turn. I'm willing to accept that.
The less there are around here, the easier it's going to be to move.
Admittingly, having it happen again is not thrilling, but hey, it's one down. I'll take it. Let's do this.
Balls, Jim. They're going for the ball. They left the ball hold it. One side got superior numbers. Always good for a laugh.
And they used their doctor earlier, so he is dead. We may have just gotten ourselves a new recruit. And of course, Cyclone has leveled up. I'm so proud of him. It feels like only yesterday he was brand new and it was just brand new and just a basic Beast of Nurgle, but now he's reached level 3. I'm so proud of him.
What are they slapping each other with? Dead fish? Put some force behind those punches!
Annoying, he lived.
With fists flailing, he's following up, hoping to get the knockdown next time.
Not great, but whatever. Now let's see if we can get that wall. No, we cannot. At least not this turn. Still, we're pushing them ever closer to... pushing them ever closer to their end zone. If we can just pick the thing up and run it, we'll have an early lead.
Sometimes cute animals like this forget the sport and embrace their wild side.
Conrad the Blind is going in to smack a
They'll
bugger.
need to get rid of the ball now there's pressure on them.
That lady appears to be anchored to the spot.
Fortunate, but whatever. Sometimes these things can't be helped.
With arms like triangles, there's only going to be one result in that smack.
And Cyclone is just killing people today. Where's this been this entire time? Like, seriously, I want to know. I kind of wish it had happened sooner. It would have gotten a couple more wins early on.
For remaining upright, pride comes before a fall.
Let's put a bit more pressure on him.
This could be a sack. I love it when that happens.
A little bit more on him as well. See, we've got 2 turns to wrestle the ball off of this guy, pick it up, and get it to the end zone. And their Yeti actually managed to get up this time.
Gentlemen, for always superior skills prevail.
Alright, let's do
Can
this.
the player force possession away from the ball hold?
Okay, you're
They're
not
going
dead.
for the ball.
That one got you though.
They can dislodge the ball from that loser. They're in with a chance of turning this match on its head.
Alright. Alright. I'm just debating at the moment who I want to actually try and pick this thing up. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna have to take the gamble with Michael.
Good catch. And oh, so near to the end zone.
And he pulled it off. And let's see, he is more than within range of picking this thing up. Of picking the thing up if he can actually avoid getting tackled. So we'll be off to a damn good start this time around.
Push it.
And on the plus side, we're also actually filling up the team roster without spending money. It's great.
Because 2 big guys is always better than 1.
Big boy is down again. Alright.
I trained week after week for doing this move, Jim. Gravity was too strong.
I've heard stroking him on his belly or chin. Calm him down.
As much as I would love to just beat on them a bit more, we've learned our lesson. Early lead.
Amazing! That's going to perk the crowd just as the half-time whistle blows. And it's gone! The match is launched for real.
That has got to be one of our best opening halves the Blight Ops Zealots has ever had. Not only have we scored, we killed 2 of the opposition and injured 1. The only way this could have gone better is if we had gone up against halflings.
A fresh start, fellas. You can return to the slaughter.
And there goes Boomer and Helmet.
Must be a real kick in the head to have to kick the ball away when you're losing.
Whoops.
Has the referee finally noticed the team's secret weapon?
A secret weapon. Doesn't stay long on the pitch, but it's so good while it's there.
Alright, let's start this drive off. And we get an extra reroll. Woo! Sadly didn't get to pick up the ball right away, but we'll take it. I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of hoping that we will eventually kill this yin. That would be good.
If I was on the receiving end of that, it'd be more terrifying than being urinated on by a flesh hound.
Alright, who are we gonna have pick this thing up? Go with send.
Failure that could cost his team dear.
Alright, let's re-roll this thing, see if he can... And he does. Good boy. He put... Good. Well... I say boy, but... Honestly, could be anything. No one's really sure. No one's really got the bravery to find out either. Alright. A good opening for this second half. It's been a hell of a season for the Blight Ops Zealots, to be honest.
I never could get the hang of this maneuver, Jim. Whenever I jumped up, parts of the stadium would collapse, killing many fans. Those were good days.
We had our opening 3 matches against the Norse,
That's it.
the Skaven, and I believe it was Goblins. But I do admit I'm not 100% sure.
They don't get angry. I would like them when they get angry. Joking. You're gonna love them.
But we had a... Yes,
Stay still like a
I think it was Goblins. But we had our...
Two big goons that get together and fall on you. It can really hurt.
We had our trials. We paid our pound of flesh. Many died in the process, but we paid it nonetheless. And since then, it's just been coming up in our favor ever since. Let's see how are we gonna do? Oh wait. Yeah, that'll work. Easy solution. Punching. There is never a situation where punching someone out does not somehow benefit you. Always important to remember.
He's going to sleep, and maybe we will see him on the pitch later.
Was hoping for an injury or a death, but whatever. Sometimes you just have to take it. I will admit it is kind of sad that our new recruits were not going to be able to name after subscribers like most of the team. But it is something of a mark of honor in that we've got so many teammates who originally belonged to other teams. Now that's something we haven't seen before, at least not for us, is dodge actually working in our favor. Brings a tear to... It honestly brings a tear to your eye.
They're not moving an inch. They're a wall. Two big goons that get together and fall on you. It can really hurt. Hard for the team to hold.
It's only a badly injured, nothing permanent, but Cyclone is on a killing spree here. It's freaking amazing. I'm so proud of him. And each little bastard he kills is one less little bugger we have to worry about. It's so great.
The player's taking the ball, and the end zone is close.
Lord Serious Armor has picked up the ball. And from the looks of it, he will have the time and the security to actually manage to get the thing to the end zone. Now let's just see if we can provide him just a little bit extra security, just to make sure that they can't cause him any grief.
That player's bouncing up faster than an inflated squig. He's on him now, like a halfling on a hot dinner.
If we can level up Conrad so that he can get block as well, he will be a nightmare for enemies to try and take on. Okay, first things first, let's just run him. Just so that in case something goes wrong, we don't have to worry about...
This player likes to be well assisted in a fight.
That's disappointing. They're both still standing.
Just gonna move Cyclone up here to try and keep him from interfering with Lord Serious Armor.
That player is about to get punched above and below the belt at the same time. Oh dear. I hope that player has written a will, Rob.
Written? Players can barely speak, Jim, let alone write. You should know. You've interviewed enough of them. The attacker has an assist.
Damn.
You can practice all your life, but sometimes nothing just fancies a laugh at your expense.
Well, on the plus side, at least we've put enough pressure on them that even with that accidental block, hit. No one's going to be able to stop
At least
serious
they
armor.
have teammates around him. Somebody please stop him! As the infamous berserker Ivar the Boneless used to say, you must only let the red rage take hold of you in the thick of battle or during lunch. The bigger they are,
The harder they punch.
Let's see if he kills another one. Nope, not this time. Now you might be wondering why I decided to take taking the time to start smacking people this round rather than such as the first half where I just scored right away rather than try and fight people. And the answer's quite simple. We actually have the time. Even if we get into a situation where someone goes down and the turn ends prematurely, none of them can actually get to serious armor, and he can just get to the end zone right away. So we can take a bit of time to do a bit of smack a few skulls together.
Is this going to be enough to come out on top?
And it's a good thing too,
got
because
everything done he wanted to,
well,
because it's the other team's go.
oh wow.
Well, they had to retreat a little. It was getting dangerous.
All in danger, and carrier too.
I did
That's it.
not expect him to be able to make that distance. He almost didn't. And Janus is down. He's only knocked out. We might see him again, but we shall see. See, who do we want to we'll send in Mr. Troves. He hasn't really had a big glorious moment this match, and he'll be getting it now.
It's like peeling an onion. Peel the layer before you get to the good stuff.
Let's just score this thing, just to make sure nothing else happens.
This looks like the end. They can't catch up such a big gap.
This might just be our game of the season, people. And it is amazing. And it's only gonna get better from here because we ridiculously outnumber them.
I imagine that in their dreams, at least, they're winning this match.
I'm tempted to go down there and help out myself, Joe. I'm worth at least 3 players. I could do with bringing a few necks from the air out of the country.
And there goes another turn.
It must be
Our
why
fans are
it's
just
crazy,
in the mood
'cause this
for
team
a
has just
riot
kicked
today.
it away.
That's it. Pick up the ball. Apparently, it's more difficult than it seems.
I feel kind of bad because of that, right? It unfortunately means that we're gonna have one less turn to just beat on them, but well,
Twinkle toes there.
but we're still gonna get some beatings out of this, so
We're gonna be here for quite some time.
let's see if we can kill a few more.
We're building a cage around the ball here. It's a solid tactic.
And quite wisely, those who can run for it are doing so. Well, he got lucky, didn't he? And he has wasted his final reroll trying to attack Cyclone, or at least one of our champions, only to be repulsed by our hideous appearance.
Smells weakness.
I would almost feel bad for him if I didn't find amusement in their suffering and pain.
Reminds me of the famous story of Nurgling and the Great Unclean One. But this time, no miracles.
And Carlin really does not... I think that... No, that's... Khan? Haran? I have no idea how to pronounce that, but he just does not want to go down. Well, all we can do is try and put as much pressure on their team as possible so they'll make a mistake. Which, considering they've run out of rerolls, it will be permanent. And likely painful.
Unity is strength.
Good call. Intimidation is the key. It was one of my strengths when I was still playing.
Let's see what they do in their final moments.
They just got
Ooh, Sinister 7 got injured. Ooh, a smashed ankle, that's not good. Hopefully
Get 'em and they keep coming back.
regeneration paid off. So Sinister 7 is fine. Unfortunately, we didn't get any last injuries
So
from
many
them.
touchdowns, Jim. I've lost count. I mean, I can only count to 3 anyway. That was a lot, right?
I think we can all agree that our MVP this time around will probably be Cyclone, simply because he killed and injured most of them. Let's see, a 4? I'll take it. It's a pretty good payment. Let's see, and our new recruits have arrived. I am not even going to attempt to pronounce this. I do not have any gravel to try putting in my mouth to assist me. So let's just take him on. And Finn. Finn will be joining us as well. And surprisingly, our MVP was Michael Weiser the Vile. I really do not know what actually qualifies you for MVP, but such it is. And unfortunately, looking at our leaderboard, the Thunder Drillers have actually won against the Relentless Dirt. Damn. Unfortunate, but there's nothing we could really do about that. But yes, I believe we have some levels up to work with. First one being, of course, we'll go with Michael, who actually earned a level up. So let's see what we can get for anything special.
They've got so many twerps coming through on Twerper Bob.
I've known twerps all my life, Jim. I don't see why I gotta take notice of them now.
We'll go with a block. We'll just go with a simple block. It'll be helpful for him to have. It's a good starting one when you have nothing particularly special. Now let's go with Cyclone. Let's see if anything good comes up. Ooh! We have gotten a doubles. We can pick pretty much anything. Let's see, movement allowance and armor value, which would be effective here. Especially armor value would put him at 10, so they would literally need to get a 5 and a 5 and 6 minimum to actually do any harm. However, much like I said before, we have some options here. Now we could make it harder we could pick a tail and make it harder for them to actually escape him. We could give him claws, which will allow him to do more injuries. But we might, if we go with block or tackle, because block would be useful. He can't get it normally, and it would simply be as a big guy who smacks people, it's an incredibly powerful thing to have. So we'll give it to him. Alright, and that seems to be
looking forward
it for
to
the
the next
levels
match, Jim.
up.
Time for some Blood Bowl!
But yes, I believe that will be it for this episode. Next time, we will be going into our final match of the Bronze Division, going up against the Chosen Knights of Bretonnia. But until then, my name is Blight Ops, and I look forward to hearing from you.